Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud going to give to Marks. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward Marks. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Okay,
So now
ready?
3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Down. Bronco 80. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Check, Mash. Check, Mash. 19, 18. Steady.
To throw, here's Ward. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep for the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
No.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Texans have it. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stroud. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Got it. 19, go.
That's complete to DK. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. It's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. so that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On the ready. Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air again, Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Titans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Texans nothing. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Second down and a yard.
Here we go. 18.
From out of the gun, here's Marks. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. Under. 18. Let's go.
Marks now on first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Titan defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, second and 7. Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Dell. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
It's a gain of 8. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Stroud. They set up the screen, Marks. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right. Look to hot, look to hot.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
18. That's it. 11.
Here goes Stroud again. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
How's it tonight? 18. That's it. Hey, Uno Mars.
They run straight ahead with Marks. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
From the gun, here's Ward. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return will stop right around the 25. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Here we go. 18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They hold them to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
19, okay, 19 Texans. Buggy.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Oh, boy.
Here's Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Tony.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll try to run this one in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Over. 18. What's up? Right, Tony. Hey, south. Good.
Stroud looking to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Marks. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Here's 2nd and 7.
18. What's up?
Stroud out of the gun here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
11.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Third down. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing is Ward. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Hawk 70.
To throw is Ward. He completes it to Tate. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 2nd and 2.
Hurt. Get it. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
They'll throw again, Ward. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's Ward. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Hey.
Again, it's Ward. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Come on.
Now Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds right around the 20. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the 1st down.
60 even.
This is out quickly to the right. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60. Panthers.
Now Ridley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
60 by 6.
To throw, here's Ward. Touchdown! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Score, Titans 28, Texans 6. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A good-looking return set up here. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Up the middle, it's Marks. A pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, Smith, ready.
Ward. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing going quickly, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go, set. 70, Timberwolf. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check smash, check smash.
From the gun, Ward. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. And he's got his man on the out route. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
His logic with the air attack has gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready,
They'll try again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Texans 9. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's up?
Stroud off the play fake. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
Out to the right. 18. That's it. Hey, south. Buggy.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got his man, Dell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Over. 19 Texans.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and they will remain well behind.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Check.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Go street. 70. Hurt. Check go.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's to the tight end Helm. And he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
At the Texans' 44-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Riggs. Panther 6. Hey, check that. Street.
Back to throw. Ward. A very quick pass to Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Singleton. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Go, check. Come on. Set. 19, target, go.
To throw is Ward. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go, Rig. Go. Six.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
It's third and
a nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw again. He'll try to do this himself, and he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
A handoff, it's Marks. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Here we go. Hey, here we go. 18. Outside.
Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
In motion goes the tight end.
11.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
check, man.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ward off the play fake. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the
60 Bison.
Ward to throw once more.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Here we go. Check.
Play action. It's Ward.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Check. Ready. Crackle 80.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Three. Get it.
To throw is Ward. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
41 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Texans 15. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 Texans. 18. That's right. 11.
Now Stroud. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, ready. 18. That's it.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That's it. Hey, uno.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On the give, here's Marks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On the quick, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Route to the right. Route to the right. Route to the right. Hey, uno more.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, check that. Streets. Get up. 70 Lions. Get up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
at the 20.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.